Hello. I'm running a tad bit late. I was fighting a washing machine. We are going to go ahead and start a new community. Lethal still. And we are going to operate out of Trumbull Valley. Which apparently I actually have two communities on this map right now. Alright, I'm planning to just quickly generate 3, unless, of course, we have some overlap. So we got Chester. Pain disorder could be pain, but we'll work through it. Got cooking. Angsty is probably going to be one of those annoying traits. And the blank one, supplied. Warlord, Builder, Sheriff. I don't know who's going to die first. By the way, that's what we got. That's what we rolled, that's what we got. There was no overlap, so I didn't need to re-roll anyone. Alright, go ahead and skip the opening cutscene. But you've seen that enough times, every time I forget you can skip it. It's hardly worth even grabbing the second bag on Trumbull Valley, actually. Base is like 60 meters away. If I die between here and there... Kill it.
Made it. Let's get this party started. Locked.
Dang, it's locked.
Yeah, I'm calling finders keepers on this place. Let's claim it and move in.
Good idea.
Take back, we're immediately being assaulted by a feral.
I hope nothing heard that.
Crap. That didn't actually stun the feral. That's technically what we did, but I don't know if you call out a headshot with a melee weapon. Alright, I saw someone get swiped once or twice, but we're probably okay.
The pipes are working and the breaker box is connected. Enjoy your water and power, everyone.
Alright, let's see how terrible our people are. Oh, morale bonus for an upgrade infirmary.
Gathering materials. We'll need
Minus 10 health is not a big deal.
You feel like playing scout for us?
Pretty neutral. And actually not that terrible. I mean, frustrated at only minus 20 is not great. But there's a screamer.
Too loud.
Alright, but he doesn't have the more likely to cause fights, just that he will get frustrated, so I think that's manageable for the first 3. Let's go back to the car and grab what's left there. I'm gonna need to get up every like 20 minutes or so, at least for a bit, just to make sure that my load on the laundry has actually done what it needs to.
That won't work.
But once it has actually done what it needs to, then I can just pop it in the dryer. I don't need to get up at that point.
supplies are home, safe and sound.
Have no ammo, which people are going to complain about that. Have no supplies. Sometimes you start with supplies at the beginning, so. I should really use that as a scout site. Also, I probably should have briefly hopped into the inventory and pulled out that rifle that was in there and gave it to someone. Just good to have as backup option. Some my crew with an actual weapon. Is it empty? There's one container somewhere. Here it is.
Well, look at that.
Alright, we got stuff. It looks like there are currently ads in progress. So I'm going to take the quick opportunity to, one, I'm going to run back to base. But I'm going to go ahead and make sure that my laundry is still going. It shouldn't have stopped by now, but it might have run into a problem. So I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. You'll never believe it, but it was in fact not running. So yeah, I am going to have to stop every once in a while and check that. Want it to be done at any given point in the night. Gun in inventory, but in team's group. Gives me a backup plan when ferals show up. But no, I just equipped it. There we go, that's what I wanted. Oh, 1 second, I did forget one thing. There we go. I don't think we've done Trumbull Valley on lethal before, so it's gonna be a fun experience. I pretty purposely avoided it because I find that Trumbull Valley, well, it does have some things that make it easier. It also just has some areas that just have
We can put this to good
a lot of zombies. Alright, finding a hiking pack and a crossbow this early is pretty nice. I think last time around I might have searched several campsites before I found even crossbow. So I was stuck with melee for a while. But we at least have a not great option against fighting a feral right now. But better than meleeing it. It just means we have to very slowly load a bolt. Time. Sounds like someone knows we're here. Maybe not.
I am sure glad. I guess this is going fine so far.
Terrific.
All through, you may now applaud.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, since we've done all the legacy missions, the goal for this one is not really to do the legacy mission, rather it's just try to do everything in Trumbull Valley. Because Trumbull Valley does have some story-related missions.
I need a break.
I think one mistake we keep making in terms of looting is that we're not spending enough time early on to build up our fighting skills. I could fix up the car with that. Well, any car, technically. So it could be something that isn't even that car there. But we'd find a better car instead. Definitely doing that remove the scout point, so if I want to scout, I have to run my legs over there. Oh, is there something down here, maybe? There's a truck. That might be better than the car we started with. It's at least better in terms of storage. I don't think any of this actually counts as searchable. This might. Something sized toward there. Looks like this isn't really searchable either. That tent down there definitely is, but then I have to get down there. And that horde is walking right up to it. I don't know if we want to touch that. Oh, that bloater was hitting pretty well. Let's go ahead and make him not a problem. I said I don't want to head for that tent, but walking up this road is only going to lead me into the upper town, and that's probably not a great idea. Looks like that horde kind of redirected itself over here. So maybe I can go ahead and search this place.
This would make a great outpost.
If we wanted meds, yeah, it would, but we pretty much always want food. I'm pretty sure at this stage of the game we don't have enough resource to put down an outpost. I wonder if we'll lose anyone in our first play session. I think all three will make it at least through the first play session. And then we'll lose at least one person next time. Let's have fire rate slower, but the range of power is higher. Which doesn't actually affect anything for what we use crossbows for. Because it still takes 3 hits to kill a parrot. Let's hit the scout site. Can I squeeze through there, actually? That looks like it might be a shortcut. I'm going to do that after we hit the scout site. But it's not very tall, so I can't imagine we're going to be able to see very much. Even if the fields are pretty open. Maybe we at least figure out where a nearby horde is and avoid that. Preferably. I'm not exactly ready for Plague Zone.
Nope, nothing in here.
Looks like everything nearby is safe.
That could be a good addition as an outpost.
You can find some ammo there, maybe. We have to see if that actually has... No, this is actually infected by something. Probably this factory here, if that's what that is, because I don't think any of these 3 buildings could be... Well, one of them could be a store, and stores could have it, but outside of that, looks like everything we searched is safe. To the roadside garage for materials.
If that screamer blows chunks, I'm gonna hurl.
Let's go ahead and make our way back up to the base. Oh, that's a bloater. That's fine. Small campsite here. This might be part of the quest location, but at least search it anyways. I think this truck isn't actually part of it. This truck is just a truck.
Well, I guess it's not nothing.
No, I guess the truck was actually part of it. Okay. Oh, my vehicles aren't counted in search sites. I'm just gonna go back down safely the other side or not. Until we have a medical area that's level 2. Right now we don't even have a level 1 one because I got distracted. But until we have a medical area that's level 2, I can't heal injuries, so if I fall off this cliff, that's gonna suck. Alright, that's fine. No fall damage. That truck is probably our best bet. Transport that I've seen, but I do want to scout around just in case we do find something better. I do have 2 repair kits, just 1 now, so I can't afford to repair the truck, I guess. Alright, 2 slots, we already have military cots, so 1 infirmary, I
I'm
guess.
glad we've already got to start on building this base up into something real.
And that's great, but now we have 0 materials, so yeah, we definitely gotta hit this shed. Where's the... Oh, someone lives in the
Hey,
shed.
neighbors, can you spare anyone to help us out?
I'm headed your way now.
How dare you?
It's nice to know that there are still some good people out there.
Alright, well, at least hit the army outpost. I'm just about to get materials from that shed. Now I can't because they live there. Stand up there. Alright, there we go. Anything else around here? Nope, seems pretty clear. Yeah, I'll definitely come over here and get some bullets and materials so I can make my people a little happier that they're not out of bullets.
That red air tells me a plague heart is around here somewhere. Probably lots of plague zombies, too. It looks okay, but with a plague heart nearby, no place can really be secure.
Alright, 5 containers, it's decent enough. Sure, we'll find a bag of ammo here. And just ammo, maybe weapons in general would be nice.
Must be my lucky day.
Barnes have materials, it's food, ammo, and something else. Well, that one has food and ammo, but there's sometimes a third thing that pops up. I think it might be materials. Alright, where's the last icon? Is it like up top somewhere? No? Is it outside the base somewhere? That's fine, we can handle this.
That won't work.
I would handle it better if I don't mess up. Don't seem to be outside the base. Ah, I just had to get closer. Okay. Hey, more light bolts. That's good, because I can't afford to use materials to make them. These guys just want to get plague samples.
The safest way to collect samples is by killing plague zombies. The best place to find them is in the territory around the plague heart.
Those things basically infect their whole environment. It's not pretty. Or you could just destroy the plague heart itself to get a bunch of samples. That's more dangerous. This won't be easy, so you should bring the best equipment you have on.
Helping out like this is a good way to make friends.
Let's hope this pays off. I could use allies out here.
Alright, there we go. What's the hidden campsite? See if we find anything good here. I'm just doing general scavenging still, hoping for anything, really. Plastic crossbow might be better to have at this point, I don't know. Occasional enemy appears could be good. Ooh, computer's textbook. We can at least have the radio be operational.
Forward for us.
Go ahead and teach some of my community the computer skill.
Crap.
I'll use the weak and keep that one. Because weak is, well, pretty weak. Oh no! That's fine, we're not injured. I wasn't expecting you to fall down the hill that fast. Yeah,
that's
throw
a
him in
blood
defense. Oh, it is? You should be crouching at this point. Alright, he's over there. Down the rock. That makes him pretty avoidable if so. I think I'm gonna grab that truck.
So tired.
I can see the fuel status. Okay, it's empty. So it needs a repair kit and it needs some extra fuel.
I gotta rest.
We have both those things. I definitely doesn't need a repair kit, but it probably is safer that we have one.
Now where am I gonna put that?
Oh, we have a utilities book. So I could have my people learn utilities and have them learn the other thing, radio. Might be a good idea. Alright, before I commit to repairing this truck, let's see how much I hate it, how it handles. Because I don't think I've driven a non-military truck in a bit.
dropped off will start to cover it.
That's not terrible. It also appears to be a specialized version, Tiger Claw. Well, at least the paint is. It's still a truck. Let's hit this barn over here. Alright. I don't think... I'm pretty sure this pretty much handles the same as military truck does, so I don't think... Well, we did get lucky there.
Finally, some quiet.
I don't think it's very suitable for taking out ferals. Smaller, lighter cars have that advantage. They can maneuver well enough to take out a feral
Well, I
pretty
guess it's not
consistently.
nothing. I don't even know where to look first.
Sounds like there's a lot of things to search here. Energy drink, that'll be good for our first heart if we have to force that to happen. Vodka. Terrible vodka, actually. Don't really have anyone to trade to yet.
As empty as it gets.
Dang. Okay, nice container. This might be fuel or parts, one of the two. Fuel. Definitely a gas can. Fuel is the actual source
No
unit.
more Z's in here. Now where am I gonna put that?
Nope, there goes my inventory is full. Surprised nothing showed up after that screamer activated. Did I store all my light bolts accidentally? Because we should have more than that. And that's fine. We don't need them right now. If I'm firing more than 7 bolts, we've got problems that I should not be doing. Wait, hold on, I still see more containers up here. For some reason I just assumed that was the only container.
Nice.
Bit of food, every little bit helps. Not particularly what we were looking for. And bag of ammo. We can work with that. Fine, the food is actually helpful. The bag of ammo, less so, because we shouldn't really be using ammo. As long as we don't have zero ammo, we're good. Great. Excellent driving. Alright, well, I hate to do this, but I gotta go check it again. So I will be right back. It should be faster this time. Well, other than the entire machine being 2 feet forward, seems to still be running. So it might be good to switch it over to the dryer soon and set it and forget it. Alright, now in terms of zombies, what are my zombie problems? We have no fuel, not a big deal. And we have no materials, larger deal. Let's set up this storage shelter. Actually, if I recall, there's more beyond... Oh, wait, no, they're empty, dang. I was gonna say, there should be like 3 sites here. So maybe I'll get a ton of materials, but unfortunately there's nothing there. But the one... Oh, Screamer's gonna go, unfortunately, but... There are 3 sites here, actually.
No more Z's in here.
It looks like this place is actually fuel, not parts. It's also cooking oil for some reason. Gas can. This at least solve the fuel problem, I guess.
All done here.
There we go, toolkit. That's kind of what I was hoping for. More toolkits I can find, the better. Alright, there's something up top. There's the ladder. Alright. Even more fuel to stick in here that I don't really need. Is this trunk accessible? Nope. Okay. Anything around side accessible? No. Let's check out this little carport here, and then we'll be on our way. I hear a zombie. Sounds like it's over the wall, actually. Better not shout. Dang, you shouted.
Get down, finish it off.
Oh, how many zombies could possibly show up? Oh, it's empty. Great. Oh well, not a big deal. We got an okay amount out of that.
And that's
Nothing we were
empty.
actually looking for, but we did get an okay amount. Alright, what's this actually? Is that another barn, or what is that up there? Oh, it's nighttime, but I'm gonna take that backwards. It's not dark enough actually that my entire vision has been cut off. Seems like a good reason to get out of here. Alright, looks like if I go just a little bit north of there, we start entering plague zone, so I figure it was a good time to head back. At least if we keep going up that road that way. If we just want to hit this, we'll go, apparently I didn't even go the right way. That's an entirely different road. I'll go ahead and put these in storage, actually we don't need to hold on to that many cans. It was getting pretty dark. This game actually got me in a pretty bad habit with another zombie game I was playing. I may or may not have accidentally killed my passenger by crashing into a stop sign because I expected it to just go away when I crashed into it. And instead, we came to a very abrupt stop.
Better than nothing.
And it's entirely because of this game that I did that. I don't think I see anything too concerning there. It's a regular horde of zombies that I don't actually know was even there before, to be honest. I mean, screamers on all these roads. I've once again missed my turn. Well, if I randomly drive in this direction, does that do? Then that's a rock wall. I gotta turn this way. Yeah, bash into the wall. The house has some loot. I'm getting kind of loud.
Not bad at all.
There's a bag of materials. Unfortunately, it's a bag of materials. We need far more than a bag. I need like 4 entire bags of materials. Pretty sure I saw a container flash in that closet I just passed by the door.
Empty.
I could be wrong though, it might have just been my flashlight. Oh, there's something in there. Actually, this isn't even pause, that's the toilet, this is the bathroom. Bathroom that, unless the door is just missing, appears to not actually have a door. To be fair, none of these houses actually have doors now I think about it. They only have exterior doors, they have no interior doors. Apparently someone ran off with all the interior doors.
We've still got company.
the zombie remaining is outside a decent distance away. So I'm not exactly
I've
gonna
seen all I'm gonna find here.
go out on a way to kill it. Unless I want to bust through the window. Could open the door. There we go, that's at least searched now. Alright, they could run over here, or run down to the windmill shed. That's probably a better idea. Guaranteed, well, not even guaranteed that we find materials there, but a better chance of finding materials there. Definitely, even if a place says you'll find a certain thing there, that doesn't mean that you will find it. Pretty sure that bloater... No, I guess not. Is that a brick wall? That looks kind of brickish. I'm not taking a chance that I hit that wall and the bloater gets me after. We'll just go around.
So tired.
Alright, we definitely need to switch survivor next time we're at the house.
Looks okay for now, but the fun could start any minute.
Should be shortly, because this car is pretty full and we're also pretty full.
As empty as it gets.
So the next time I head back to the house, I'll go ahead and switch survivor, and I'll go ahead and see if I can switch that load over.
Plague
Gotta watch out for
territory.
bloaters
Gotta
in the
stay on
field.
my toes.
That's not good. Well, I guess we just gotta avoid that section of the map for a bit. It's fine, he was nesting in plague territory. So we got light crossbow, and we got light bolts, and that is everything we have. We don't even have meds. We make a plague here if we need it, I mean. So on to either Clyde or Chester. Let's do Clyde, because he doesn't have any negatives. Alright, pretty sure we have a second hiking pack. I'm gonna take out this gun and give it to her. Michaela. I did it again. Alright, give it to the other character. I'll take the ammo and put it in storage. There we go. And I have a crossbow. Go grab the hiking pack. Wait, I didn't actually grab that hiking pack, did I? Alright, we'll try to remember where that hiking pack was. I think it might have been the Rocky Peak over here. Grab and throw.
Oh, it's a damn screamer.
Relatively decent early game method for dealing with zombies. We don't have the stamina for a prolonged fight and makes less sound. That's that screamer I was talking about, which it looks like I was bad. Alright, am I just not lining up the cursor? Where's your head? There we go. I don't see the bolts. I think those two bolts are just gone. Oh, those are both blowers. I thought one of them wasn't. Alright, well, I'll just run past you then. I was right. Alright. So I know where to find the stuff that comes from barns, but meds is a little different. There's not really meds out in the field. I have to actually go into towns for meds. 'Cause at least all the military places I've searched have not had any. So that means we need to actually actively risk our life. Probably in Plague Zone. You already said that heading south is a bad idea because it'll probably wake up his heart, but I don't really have an option. North is pretty much just as bad of an idea. We at least know where his heart is, apparently. Hey, it's an infirmary. I don't know if this entire even has a single medical area. I think it just has this. So that's not going to be worth heading over there. Yeah, I think basically our only hope for finding a decent amount of meds is going to be head to Marshall, but Marshall is Marshall. Or head up north. Alright, check my map and hit something, which is not a big surprise. Alright, where's the additional one? There he is. Alright, the car doesn't want to go up that hill. Not without a bit of momentum first, at least. That's not medical. We're at a Heartland gas station.
We're in the clear for now, but it's not safe with a plague heart this close.
Yeah, nowhere is really safe right now. Uh-oh. Slip through here. There we go. Finding parking in Trumbull is always a pain. There's only one zombie here. I think I can probably handle him. That one's coming up the road to my car, but I should be able to handle him. Okay. Uh-oh. No, he doesn't actually know. But he is coming directly. Okay, turn around. Good. No, don't climb back down. If we're gonna die at the bottom of a scout tower, we should at least scout from the top first. I definitely do not have plenty of influence to spend.
Yay.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Yay. That was 7 parts.
Plague heart in sight.
And we at least see a lot of stuff. Does any of us have... Okay, the Martin has both meds and food. These 2 sites have materials. If we can hit those, that'd be handy. Yeah, we'll pull the car a little more forward. gun shop as always. Yeah, pretty much just those two sites. These two here and the mart are their high priority targets here. Everything else can be pretty much ignored. I mean, they might have some unique loot, but outside that, it won't have like. We don't have a high chance of finding what we're looking for. Uh-oh.
I better keep an eye out for plague zombies.
Drive the car! Alright, and we won't stop for materials. It became fairly dangerous to do that. And actually, there's a juggernaut around here still. Maybe I can come around the back. Alright, here's Screamer. It's probably in the building. Really? Alright, apparently I can't aim. Also, I hate that scream they do wakes up the heart as well. Because that one has zero build-up. They just do it. Alright, I was supposed to check my laundry, so I'm gonna go do that. Watch out, there's a bloater.
Gotta keep clear of that cloud.
Parakeet gas. I hate the fact that I don't know if it's like my game being weird or what, but like the bloater cloud keeps making zombie sounds, and one of the zombie sounds it makes sounds a lot like a feral. It's a cloud of gas. But anyways, I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Yeah, I had to untangle the knot that was all of my clothes. Okay. Back in the minus state of decay. There are zombies. We are killing zombies. Barrels exist. They will kill me. We woke the plague heart. We gotta deal with the consequences of that now. Don't have medicine. Everything is just great. Let's check this house. At this point, that's probably my best bet finding medicine. Just random houses will sometimes contain bags of medicine. Like something about Trumbull Valley, I run into screamers a lot more. I don't normally have this much trouble just driving down the road and waking up a heart. But things like that are why I saved Trumbull Valley for last. That's fine, not like I was trying to be quiet or anything, but the zombie can just bust its way out the window spontaneously. Yeah, jump in front of the window. I should note that it did in fact not finish. I had to run it again. I mean, a knot is not
No sign of Zeds.
the proper outcome, nor are soaked clothes. So yeah, I still need to check it again in like 20 minutes.
Time to move on.
Normally have this much trouble with it, but that's just how it doesn't work sometimes. No. There we go, got a headshot. It's inconsequential because there's not any plague territory here, but still got a headshot. Now, if only I can get it when it actually matters. Yep, there's actually still more here. I think I'm gonna do my best to, since I'm probably gonna be pausing a lot on this one, I'm gonna do my best to go through and, shove this through an editor and edit out all the pauses. Or I might actually be able to do that through the YouTube editor, but By the way, I'll see if I can edit out all the pauses instead of just uploading it normally, like I normally do. I'll put like 20% more effort into it. Up top? Thought I saw some flash for a second. Can I get up top? I don't think I can. Oh, here we go.
Whatever was inside this crate, it's long gone by now.
That I'm pretty sure we already had. I think that's a unique hat. Alright, well I guess we can head up here and see if that's infected or not. Crap. Get off my car. Oops. I'm gonna swerve. Wait, there's actually still stuff. Oh well, I'm sure it's not that important. Oh, this is definitely plague territory. Where's the heart? Not there. Is it in the house? It's not in the house. Is it in the barn? Appears to be in the barn. Good job. Let's come up here. Is this still plague territory, or...? Probably everything is plague territory. No, this is actually not plague territory. It is a ton of zombies, though.
This place could have some good stuff.
I'm surprised that worked out. Oh, they might still bust in here, but for the exact moment, they don't seem to I'm here.
Jackpot.
Oh my god, we found a sanitizing machine. That's not really that big of a deal, but it feels like a big deal.
That's heavy. Well, it's not nothing.
Alright, what do we got in here? Maybe a second bag of meds? Probably not.
No sign of a threat.
Oh, the bookshelf. Okay, I was gonna say I only see one item over there. I just started to see it flashing when the entire room is illuminated by my headlights. Hey, nice. We got a sledgehammer. We could theoretically take out a heart right now. I'd like to have a plague cure before that, but we don't have any plague samples. Alright, I think I'm just gonna get in the car. Maybe I'll stab this one, because they're gonna be too close to get away from. And maybe you. Maybe we can run across the street and Statue might not make a bad outpost if we have enough. We do have enough influence. It's located on a road, so if any zombies take this path, I could always set up traps if we need to. And it's just outside of town.
No question. This location is ideal for an outpost.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I thought there was a zombie coming at me, but it sounds like they're just eating.
I can't carry that.
Let's clean this out so we can deposit everything that isn't the bag.
Outpost prep is finished and we're ready to rumble. That said, I can see how we might improve it, if we want.
Some seeds. Zombie. Alright, what's in the trunk? Technically, that's not really a trunk, but... That wasn't very great. Not very great at all. Alright, let's pull out everything that isn't the bag from the car.
Too much to carry for long.
Positive base. And that great if I could actually trade with an enclave, but we can't. Alright, go into town or retreat. There's just only really one big scout site here. Maybe we should see about scouting that.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this should clear up.
Immediate plague territory, though.
Can't do it.
I was trying to dash behind him. Forward. Alright, they decided to turn around, we're fine. Why did they decide to turn around? But I shall not argue with the outcome.
It looks okay, but we can't actually secure the place as long as that plague heart is nearby. Nothing
Oh,
here
toilets! Toilets contain meds. I completely disregarded those. I was thinking about all the locations that might contain meds. I was internally thinking that there might not actually be that many. The toilets will contain meds. And some stores that we don't know about. Occasionally might get lucky and find a bag of resources in a house
Damn,
that won't be marked.
that's another plague heart. I'm sure of it. Now there's a location with all the requirements of a good outpost.
That's not true. There we go. I moved away too fast. Alright, we're missing something. Down below. Oh,
Seems like I'm done for now.
interesting. Well, it's empty, so that doesn't matter. We have a post office, an old bar, garages, public restroom, gun shop. Actually, a lot of the unique sites in this town are just empty. That's unfortunate. But we can hit the toilet at least. These are all just houses, yeah. Yeah, hit the toilet, we're basically done here. Pretty much everything's empty. Other than the actual houses themselves. But it's too early to be hoping for good loot out of a house. I need enough meds to make a plague cure so we can assault a heart and maybe make some progress somewhere. There's a bloater in here. Okay, it's not in here, it's fine. No, it is in here. He's hiding behind the door. Yeah, he was hiding behind the door. I'll go ahead and search a different section of the building while he explodes.
Clear that cloud.
Yeah, that sound there sounds a lot like a feral. Alright, nothing on the side.
Hooray.
Hooray. Yay! Alright, I don't think we're actually gonna find what we were looking for. Yeah, we'll search a house or two, just fill up my inventory, and then we'll get out of here. Dang, didn't get the bolt back.
Search complete.
Oh, we got a bag of meds, okay. We're gonna go ahead and search this smelly old house, I guess. It's a two-story. Zombie inside. Oh. Alright, well, if he knows, he's not very... I jumped through and I not.
Okay, I'll take it.
Ooh, a compost pit. Nice.
I feel like a pack mule.
Sounds like a lot of zombies. I wonder if there's a horde coming through. Yeah. I think that speck I just saw was a feral running around in circles. Alright, definitely nothing upstairs. Explains why it's smelly. Last container must be outside. I'm not really risking walk around back if it's not accessible on this side. Yeah, it's not worth it. I'm gonna head over to this house. I feel like I hear a feral running. That's too many.
I gotta rest.
Trying to keep it quiet. Ish.
I can't carry that.
I don't have to do. Search around for maybe some medical stuff, but we are in fact at full inventory. That's the scavenging thing. Machete's tempting to grab.
I have all I can carry.
Oh, that's worth a lot of influence. Bottles there. Let's see if we can make our way back to where we parked. Preferably without the feral that's over there eating my head. Are they even still over there? Yeah, they are. They're actually,
Start clearing out some infestations.
Kind of dangerously close. Maybe we should not be here. That's a weird thing to say, but we don't even know about any infestations. I know that the heart sent out an infesting horde, but we don't know where it actually went. There we go, that's more actionable info. Doesn't say there's any containers.
If I take out the
Not
nearest
sure why that's
plague
not grayed
hole,
out.
this should clear up.
We are gonna go home. Drop this stuff off, and I'll probably once again check on my stuff. And the next plan is to go into plague territory and see if we can get some samples. It's not the greatest plan, but I'm working with what I got.
Hey, what's the good news? The cupboards are now full.
Wrong ammo type. I don't know why I thought my car was out here. We literally just parked it out here.
I see a screamer nearby.
Obviously, you have more bags than that, so that's good. You know, I was gonna make a plague cure, and then I remembered we don't actually have enough to make a plague cure. Should at least be able to install the sand hiding machine, though. Well, the auto repair has been infested. Okay, we'll deal with that in a moment. Hopefully we don't get assaulted this early in the game. That'd be pretty bad. I will be right back. Alright, good news. It is all set, and now it's in the dryer, so I can just leave it there for a little over an hour, so we don't have to deal with that, and I will go ahead and push the current to add forward as far as I can. So instead of 7 minutes, it'll happen in 20 minutes. So we should have a good amount of uninterrupted time. Alright, did I already switch everything in there? I did. It's Chester's time to shine. After I hand over my gun. If I had enough ammo, I'd say let's bring in gun and assault a hardened. Maybe I actually do have a decent amount of ammo. I don't know. What is that? Is that 5 or 7? That's 5. I don't think we have any 5. No, we actually have a decent amount of 5. We could just assault the heart with it. But I'll hold off. Once again, that is not where I parked. Alright, we don't have another large bag, unfortunately, so we're just gonna have to deal with... I think our highest is 7, or we can go with the ultralight, I think I found. Let's deal with the zombies up top, and then we'll head south and deal with those. We have an okay idea of the coverage, but not everything, probably. At least no, there's nothing around here, actually, surprisingly. And I need more gas. Alright, reversing. I don't have to know where we're going. That way is north. Okay. I was a little bit thrown off. There are 3 screamers there, but I'm going to pretend they aren't there for now. But it's kind of inconvenient to kill them. Seem to have gone the complete wrong way. That explains why I had no idea where we were. Oh, it's because we parked on that side. That's what threw me off. I'm used to parking on this side. Is that Screamer the one I need to kill? No? Okay. No, it's Big Daddy, not the medical tent. For some reason I thought it was the medical tent. That's why I parked all the way out here. Alright. Luckily this place is fairly open, so I should be able to take out the Screamer pretty easily. Unless it's in the front office, at which one just use 2 bolts. Alright, the floater seems like it wants to die. And now the Screamer has died. So presumably, there are no more threats in that building. You know, minus the actual zombies. But I mean, no more threats to my car. Okay, I probably could have just driven up honking my horn, just attracted unneeded attention. Squish.
Okay, moving along. Nothing to see here. Looks like I'm safe for now.
Dang, bloater didn't drop anything. It's kind of part of the reason I came here. I was hoping he would drop. Wait, is that a bag? Oh, he dropped an energy drink. I think we're up to like 4 energy drinks. That is technically enough to kill Hart, maybe. If our character had more stamina. Alright, our car is breaking down. Let's head to the army outpost before that becomes more of a problem. Actually, it already has. It's level 2. I'm gonna have to fight a barrel. And 2 screamers. And what the heck? It's raining zombies over there. I just kind of wanted them to drop a sample since they're all blood zombies. I guess we'll get out and fight these ones on foot. Just because the bloater is kind of in my way.
Gotta make sure it's dead.
Well, it's clearly not dead. It's on a car. Wait, did I actually get a headshot on that one? I thought I just stumbled. I was pretty sure I missed that first shot. Alright, even more screamers, even more ferals. Everything is fine. You have a bladed weapon, I didn't realize that. I would have unequipped that if I realized that. That feral's probably not going to be an issue. Probably. I don't really like gambling on probably, but... just gotta do that sometimes.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this might just clear up.
Problem is, this isn't even the heart that woke up. This is just a heart that has zombies around it. I should have just eaten the heart and let it wake up. That way I could easily kill plague zombies. I could have bad, actually. I should have done that. Because if that one did a bite grab, I would have been in trouble.
I need a breather.
Alright, there's a plague sample. These guys actually here, or do they just spawn? They could have been hiding in the bushes and they ran out after I drove by. That's technically possible. But it's not helpful when I'm trying to cover my escape. I need this area to be 100% clear when this feral starts charging me. We do not have good feral killing equipment. Come out here, the feral's probably going to charge me. Eventually. He's got zoomies. Does he know? Wait, are there two? No, it's just one that stumbled. Okay. Everything behind me is a problem. He's moving too much to take shots at from a distance. Oh. Too high. Alright. Alright, fasting forward.
That's all of that.
I think I shot him in the bottom neck or something. There we go, he went easy on me at the end there. Also, I think he just gave me extra bolts. They just spawned that one there, or what happened? They pretty quickly said that infesting horde was on the move, and then they were up the road from me. But I don't know if it just told me they were on the move from the earliest point that I spotted them. Because that's not anywhere near where the heart is.
A headshot would let me harvest a poison gland from that bloater.
That's not a thing. I tested it. It kind of would be cool if it was a thing, if that was like a way you could guarantee a plague sample. If you headshot a bloater, you could harvest a single plague sample. Gives you some incentive to not just run up to a bloater and run away. But that's the far easier route to take out. Bloater. Or, you know, just pop them.
Okay, I don't think we need to worry about infestations for a while.
I mean, we will, because there's literally a horde coming up the road to infest probably the auto repair again. Right, there's some stragglers coming up here. Maybe I can stab one and we'll drop a sample. A window after you do a stealth kill where you can do a where if you do a dash it doesn't properly put you back into stealth after the dash. I don't know if that's guaranteed. Let's just try to force that to happen. I'm gonna stab him, and I'm gonna dash away as fast as possible. Yeah, okay, that does seem to be a thing. But I did a double dash. Let's see what happens if I do a single dash. That still works. Right, it's not like a double dash pulls you out of stealth, so I'm not sure.
Check that one off the list.
Maybe it's just random.
Oh, that's wonderful.
But I did get what I was hoping for, which was a sample. But I'm thinking it might have been a better strategy to just wake up whatever heart was right here, so I could freely just fight around here for fighting XP and not need to worry about waking up a heart. Because now if I do that, we'll have 2 hearts active, and we don't really want that. But I could have just had 1 heart active and killed everything around it. Gotten samples while we did. Which would help with taking out the heart. Surprised that one didn't try to jump me.
Not seeing much of anything.
Looks like this loader. Oh. I see, that was a different one. I didn't even realize that wasn't the same one.
Can't really secure this place with a plague heart so close by.
You know, there's like an entire guarded outpost outside your shed, right? It's got like a tower you could shoot the zombies from instead of letting them come in the door.
With these plague samples, I can make something that'll cure blood plague if one of us gets infected. We're happy to share the recipe if you need it.
Much obliged.
Don't be gone for too long.
What do you say to a bit of bartering?
I don't see why not.
Alright, what do you got? I kind of want a bag of fuel and some materials, except I appear to be carrying a bag of fuel. I was going to say a can of fuel and some materials. I don't know where the bag of fuel came from.
Hang around forever.
Aye, aye.
Oops. That's fine. Very stealthy. There's some tents up there. Now that's a road we've driven on, I think. So there must not be a searchable.
We got extra supplies. Anyone up for a trade? Come on by.
Or maybe I just bypassed the road. Wait, what?
Ah, the air
That's a
tastes
plague
like
zombie.
blood soup.
I guess there was a plague zombie mixed in there that I didn't see. I thought that entire crowd was all regular zombies. Well, now I can do that thing I said. I can just fight zombies around here and not need to worry. No sense in getting stealth kills anymore. Okay, so we have searched this before. Or, no, we've just sort of passed it somehow, but now we can see that it's empty at least. Is there anything in that? We already searched that. Okay. There are 3 buildings outside of what is probably the heart. We should probably search that. Where's this wandering trader? The food trader. Nah, I'm good actually. If it was any other trader, I'd be interested, but we kind of found a compost bin. And we're not really low on food. Alright, how's that ad doing? That ad is in a minute. Time sure flies when you're slowly navigating around zombies. I'm gonna go see if I can buy that bag of materials.
We've got a problem here that needs attention right now. Our neighbors just stole every scrap of medicine we had. How are we supposed to put up with this?
Yeah, I don't think I will.
Town needs law and order.
It also means that if I want to kill a bunch of zombies, I'm allowed to just run them over. Nope. Could go bad. That feral that we heard might get us. Oh, I forgot I don't have a blunt weapon.
It won't work.
Hey, you won't let me down regardless. Alright, these bloaters.
Stay clear of that cloud.
I would have got more influence and that would have been easier if I just let them infest that place, but I didn't realize they were infesting that place. Speaking of things like that, actually, can I see my citizen bonus? Because standing rewards. Standing rewards is unfortunately not influence, so that's not that great, but it will help other people. So I suppose maxing this guy out first would be the smartest action to take. Oh, he's behind this trailer, isn't he?
Hey, Lily, it's Ray Santos. I wanted to let you know we've had a couple more communities settle down here in Trumbull Valley. They seem like good folks.
Thanks, Ray. It's nice to hear that people are coming back to the valley.
Let's save.
Yourself all right? I count on you to keep an eye on
Is he?
Trumbull for me.
Yes, ma'am.
I think he just dodged that.
Aim for the head.
Boy, that would have been... Did I just knock him off of me? What happened there? Because I'm pretty sure he got the grab on me.
Exhausted.
But no, if that one was a grab attack from up top there and I wasn't ready for that, that would have been rather amusing. I kind of only did that because I figured it'd give me a decent amount of standing.
Looks like we got another freak.
Another? It's just a screamer. And it's it. We just need more. Which is fine. He's in the bush. Let's drop everything for a single bolt. Almost didn't see that screamer there. Oh, yeah, Sam. Yeah, I kind of gave all my samples away for that quest, so that more enclaves could show up. Sometimes a really easy enclave shows up. And some ally bonuses might help us out. And there's some rather simple ones that'd be a pretty big help, like just +1 med. Because that'll basically cancel out any of our med usage without me needing to get an outpost for it or dedicate a farm to it. Alright, there's another screamer there.
The sheriff stepped up. The least we can do is drop off a little something from time to time.
I get most of my painkillers from the sheriff reward. Alright, I still want to buy stuff from these guys.
Hey, come on in.
Yeah, there we go. I'll shut your door for you.
Always glad to see you.
Alright, I want this bag of materials, and I kind of want that other bag of materials as well. We need a lot of materials.
Hello there.
What do you say?
And we don't even have a workshop
Sure,
yet.
sounds good.
And we're about to level up the infirmary, so that's going to start using materials per day. Alright, I kind of want to head over here and see if we can have more materials. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Alright, not really, technically. More materials is one of the things I was hoping for. Oh, somehow that was a frontal kill. But what I really want is meds still. Surprisingly, for once, we're not lacking in food. Probably because there were several farms around us. That, and I think both of our starting bags might have been food. I'm pretty sure... Oh, it's not actually the factory. And we'll get some good amount of materials here. I probably didn't even need to buy those bags.
Locked.
This is fine.
I gotta watch the noise.
Any more in here? Nope. Yeah, someone's coming to investigate.
This will come in handy.
Since I've stopped so much, I'm willing to go a little bit over. Though I do have a morning stream, so I don't want to sleep in. Let's go ahead and stab you. Now, isn't the booth up here searchable, or... Yeah, it's flashing. So... I hear feral. I'd rather not get jumped right now. Well, I can't search it from the side that there's not a zombie. There we go.
Things are just not falling our way lately.
That was a pretty expected outcome. The problem is, outside of assaulting the plague heart, we don't exactly have ways to raise our morale. We have an infirmary that is not upgraded. So I don't really know how to solve that problem, because it's not like a temporary fight has started or anything.
I might actually have gotten lucky for a change.
Alright, another bag of materials. I might just head back with these many bags of materials. It's kind of getting overkill at this point. I've gone from no materials to probably enough to make quite a few things. And when we get back, we'll probably go ahead and switch character, maybe even to our frustrated girl. And we'll see if we can take out a heart. Might be a poor choice, but it might be a good choice. This heart isn't the best choice of heart to kill, but that's not my choice anymore. It needs to die. That's as far as searching into this I'm gonna go for right now. Let's go ahead and head back. Not sure why you came through complete. Uh-oh.
On my toes while I'm in plague territory.
Uh-oh.
I'm probably gonna miss that. I hurt all over. That's all of that.
I have another task for you. Details forthcoming.
This is fine.
I need a breather.
I think we have a repair kit. But I'm not certain.
It looks like a juggernaut, only nastier.
You know, we'd be more productive if we had more folks to pitch in.
I could just switch cars. I might just switch cars. I'll put gas in the other car, and then we'll fix up that car when we have a repair kit, because it's going to take 2 whole repair kits before we have that car in good enough shape again. And this one's not in great shape either. But it does have a bit more maneuverability. It's fine. Why are there so many screamers? This is seeming not viable.
Almost out of those. Looks quiet for now.
Alright, I'm gonna pay all the
The
back.
plague heart is nearby. This place won't ever feel safe.
More specifically, I'm gonna see if I can bait the Juggernaut into getting out. Well, he baited me. So I'm gonna see if I can bait this Juggernaut into getting close to me. And then bail out the back.
Almost out of those. Someone's just beat me to this one.
That should give me the time to transfer stuff into my other car.
Hello, Trumbull Valley. This is Tracy Huerta, speaking to you from downtown Marshall. Most of you don't know me yet, but if things go well, you will soon. I'm working on a little project that's gonna help this valley thrive again, like it
Is
used
it
to.
not actually putting it in the other car?
For now, just stay strong.
Or am I just
and
transferring it between one inventory and the other? I think I was clicking on the wrong
Yeah,
inventory.
after all.
Alright, upgrade that immediately before it starts complaining that we don't have the stuff. Alright, we need 5 samples for a plague here. We might just need to go plague tearless. Which I'm going to say in that case, I think it's going to be a terrible idea to go in there without like a gun. An actual gun with bullets. Yeah, we're going to bring this for pistol. This guy can keep a random hunting crossbow. It's the only thing we have. Alright, Michaela. Oh, good timing.
Yeah?
Nice.
Are you ready to die? Okay, we got strong painkillers. That's what we got, stimulants at some point. That's gonna be nice. I'll take the Molotov. Alright, this is either gonna work out or Michaela's gonna come back a corpse. I don't have a plague cure, so we just gotta hope. First order of business is to clear this out for some extra influence. No, we already switched out the weapon. I didn't realize. Can't do it. Oh, because they're dead. I can't believe you actually killed someone. Did you? Are they in the container? Is the game confused? Does the game think they're still alive? I'm not sure what's going on there. But this random screamer's dead. Alright, there appears to be a feral closer than I would like. Alright, infestation clear. Okay, let's get out of here. I was about to just retreat, but then I saw the feral slowly waddling. Okay, it's way over. This is an all or nothing operation. That car is not going to help us get away. Because I can't park. This is not the right building.
I see a lot of Z's hold up in there.
Hey, neighbors, can you spare anyone to help us out?
I mean, I did say I have food, but you can't have it. I'm guessing based on time, this one actually came from the Bronto gas. Unfortunately, both of them have a juggernaut in close proximity. My desire to clear this out has decreased. I'm sorry, there are two juggernauts in close proximity? Because I don't feel like you're close enough to be counted as part of that. I'm just going in.
This place is disgusting. I'm slowing down.
I have no idea why I have not been punished yet. I've got no choice. If I take the shot, I'm definitely going to wake up the screamer. If I just throw a fire bomb, or not screamer, the feral that's obviously nearby. That doesn't seem to be approaching for some reason.
It's in bad shape. Gotta keep at it.
Like, it should definitely know I'm here. Alright, now I'm at the point where he just shouted, so that's gonna be... oh.
Only one of those left.
Got? I was trying to dodge and I got stuck on a root.
Dang, that was the last of those.
I forgot being infected also makes you useless for melee, so I can't even commit to killing it. Really?
Don't know how I'm gonna make it.
I think the game's about to kill me. I think it waited the whole time without sending a feral right until I got infected, and the moment I got infected, the feral was like, hey, I exist.
Plague territory. Gotta stay on my toes.
No, it's still not chasing me. I heard the feral for a second. Alright, well, we can't make a plague cure, but we can at least keep this character from dying.
I am sicker than sick. I need a doctor.
You don't look so good.
reaching out to all the new additions to our Trumbull family. Before I started the network, I lived in Trumbull. So, as long
And make
as
sure we
I'm around,
actually switch
that
characters.
valley will always have someone there to watch out for you.
I don't want to start the mission, fine.
And that someone is my good friend, Raimundo Santos. If you
Alright,
need
Chester
help,
needs to go back and
Ray
clear it
is the
out.
guy to see.
He's down there, Lily. I'm no
It's
miracle
almost
worker.
dead.
Don't be modest, Ray.
If it wasn't for the fact I was severely weakened by the plague, I could have cleared it out.
Yeah, I'm starting now.
Sitting around's not gonna help.
How about we just forget you even
But
had
unfortunately, I
that
got
idea?
caught on that route. There we go. Stimulants. I'm gonna take the snacks, because that's what that went surprisingly well with just snacks. I may or may not help these people, but the heart takes priority. Yeah, I think the barrel was just being loud. I don't think it actually knew I was there. I'm pretty sure the game... Wow, literally one swing would have done it.
Room for that.
Hey, it's all good now. I appreciate you letting me vent a bit.
I have all I can carry.
Alright, seems like a bad idea, but I'm gonna go commit to taking on another heart. Because that infestation is still a problem, and I can't exactly kill it. Where was that screamer? I didn't even see him standing there. I think we're gonna lose our other car. Oh, I forgot we didn't have a door. How hard do I have to hit you with a hammer to knock you down? You whiffed. That was a major whiff, man. Alright, the car is in terrible condition, but I'm gonna at least park it for the getaway. Committing to this is stupid, but if I don't commit to this, I feel like this run is basically stalemated.
No more room. I need a rest.
Alright, I gotta swing at both the heart and the zombies at the same time. Stimulant time.
Damn, that felt
Is it cleared? I can't tell if it's cleared.
Okay, it's on the ropes.
Alright, this is going better than it should be. All things considered. I'm gonna get grabbed. I got stuck again. That's the exact same thing that happened last time.
That's all for this plague heart. Now we can start securing this area for real.
Alright, we'll come back and deal with the zombies later. I don't know if there will even be later if I don't get out of here. I did it all with a bag of materials on my back. Why did I have a bag of materials? Oh, probably from the heart I killed.
If I get too far gone with this blood plate, promise you won't let me become a threat to
Good
the...
to hear.
Bye now.
I feel like stolen meds is one I don't want to do, or maybe it is one I want to do. There's one for the sheriff that's kind of hard, but is pretty rewarding if you do it, because you get a supply drop for plague supplies, which actually equates to 2 bags of materials. And I don't remember which one that actually is.
A bit of bed rest ought to straighten me out.
But what just happened? Okay, no, you're still there. Okay. I'm not sure why that happened, but you still count as being in there, so it's fine. We have the plague samples. We just need to go pick them up. We have 2 hearts worth.
I'm rolling to you.
I guess I'll give these guys some food.
I appreciate that.
Initially, I was going to ignore whoever that was, but since it's the guys we already helped, that means I can get a enclave bonus. And I think we can spare the bag of food. Food's not exactly in short supply on this map. I'll check the loader up the road.
Thanks. Don't be gone for too long. Good to see you alive, buddy. Come in.
Parts income and wits XP. That's actually not too bad. Parts income this early on.
So, what have you got to trade?
Why not?
And I could just buy back a bag of food. I'm not going to. Oh, that's a facility mod. I was going to say, why can't I buy a luxury item? But no, that's a facility mod. See, I would get that, except I will probably just find the versions of that use power, and then there's no sense in having it at that point. Unless maybe there's some people who have a survivor trait that very specifically wants board games, because there are people who want a projector instead of the console. But still, I'll go ahead and pass that up. Everything else in here, yeah, I don't really want. Do any of you have standout stats that I would definitely rather have over your bonus? Nope.
Now there's a soul I was hoping to see.
I can make my own electronics person. And bartending will probably end up with some anyways. Alright, let's come back up here and see if we can find our samples and maybe search the steel supply company. Maybe there's a repair kit. And she's dangerously close to losing her only car. No, sorry. Oh, I should have grabbed a crossbow. We do not need a gun anymore. I'm gonna leave that there. I want to prioritize finding things that actually help us. We did at least take out this heart, which didn't actually accomplish anything. I was kind of hoping that would release more of the town from plague, but I'm pretty sure even this factory is still within the plague, so that's unfortunate. But there are no more woken up hearts. If we were going to wake up another heart, we would probably... Actually, we did wake up this heart. Never mind.
New Orleans with 500 houses and not a single drivable car. I know because I crashed them all before I learned the importance of auto repair. Don't make my mistake.
That's fine. One heart woken up is deal with. And that's kind of beneficial if I take out the infestations before they hit level 3. Once they hit 3, though, they become too big of a problem to deal with. Fuel's not what we're looking for, but I guess I'll grab it if it is in here. Oh, this is a whole bag.
Carry it for long.
Good. Enter this last room so the entire area is searched. No surprise zombies.
I need a break.
It's a good thing throwing them against my car doesn't damage it. I should have that brass collector in there too, just because it's pretty heavy. Is that a... It's a breaching hammer. Maybe I'll just leave it there for now. I don't want the stores to actually do anything with that. Aha! None of y'all were there before. Need to get an auto mechanic. No, surprisingly enough, claiming auto shop does not let me learn the auto mechanic skill. I don't think there actually is one that does. Maybe material. No, that teaches construction. Yeah, that teaches craftsmanship.
Lily. Alexis told me she's been trying to reach you about some problem with one of our communities in Trumbull.
And power stuff teaches utilities.
Is everything okay?
Thanks, Lily. Yeah, I'm taking care of it.
Alright then. You let me know if you need any help.
Fuel-related stuff can teach mechanics. That makes sense. I really should prioritize the dying person at my base and not slowly looting a warehouse. Oh. Oh, we still seem to be good.
Almost out of these.
I'll go ahead and use that bandage. Is this an actual... No, it's not a food place. Alright, stop here shortly. We got like 20 minutes to go. Again? And he shouted immediately this time? There's still a bloater on the road? No, but there are a ton of screamers. Alright, Survivor has the blood plague.
Maybe this'll kick what's keeping you down.
I'm not giving up. Give me that stuff.
I'm pretty sure that is the first time I've actually had to go get supplies to cure someone with blood
Back
plague,
on my feet and ready to get back to work.
and not just had stuff already on me. Because normally they just die. That's the other outcome. Either I have the supplies on me, or they die and it never becomes an issue because they never came home. When it's that early on, there's not really a lot of leeway there. I don't want to go up there. It might be worth heading to the cell tower, though. Because it's possible I'll drive up here and then it'll, like, drop it somewhere around here instead. So I won't have to go into plague territory. We gotta repair it the whole time. I thought we used that. I did start going up that way, and I just when I ran into plague territory, but it doesn't look like it starts there, weirdly enough. At least judging by this. I guess technically it could be like right here and not over here. That's possible. There's a heart here, I don't think it would quite reach that. But no, if there's a heart here, it would definitely reach that, so it's gonna be there. And if it was a heart here, then it reached that, so it's gonna be there. So the only possible place for a heart is all the way up here. But it can't be true, because I definitely turned back when we hit plague territory last time. So maybe there's like an unmarked building or something. Not again. Die already. I'm squeezing you. Against a pole. Are you kidding me? Well, it's a good thing we have another repair kit at home.
That one needs another hit.
If that feral jumps off that hill and eats me, I'll be very surprised. I don't know where he is. For all I know, he's pathfinding around the hill right now. Did you know you make a car explode by punching it in the foot 8 times?
I'd feel better about where we are if it hadn't been so ugly getting here.
Because that's basically what the zombie did. I probably did more damage to it realistically trying to bash it into a pole than the zombie actually beating on the car. If this was realistic. You know, I still forgot to grab a crossbow.
Ray, I just heard that one of the groups we were supporting in Trumbull left the valley. It sounds like they're pretty angry with us. Ray, are you there? Pick up, we need to talk. Raymundo Santos, you'd better not be ducking my call.
I do wonder how they're going to do vehicles in the next game.
Sounds like my mom telling me to clean my room.
It definitely seems like they want to change how overpowered the vehicles are. In terms of the amount of zombies you can kill with ease. But I don't see a way you can do that without it feeling kind of silly. Like, the whole reason it works the way it does right now is because there is locational damage on cars. So if you're running them over with the pack, then your engine's not going to take damage, and that's the only thing that actually matters. So I guess you could have other parts take damage. That could be a thing. But if you just kept a simple engine is the only thing that matters, then honestly, I think I'd trade for, alright, it's destroyed. I can't get it. Taking more collision damage and being able to hit more zombies. This collision damage is weirdly low compared to zombies. I can smack into a tree at full speed, like, several times. Alright, my mouse is acting up. There we go. But my car will be completely exploded if a zombie smacks the hood 10 times.
We found worse, I suppose.
I suppose the answer could be, instead of like changing how the car itself works, you change how things around the car
Search
work.
leads to find.
Like, from what I hear, the map is going to be far bigger. And I would assume, presumably, maybe cars might move at faster speed. So one, yeah, you could have boosted collision, but you could also have it, like, part of the reason why the cars are so powerful is because there's not really that many zombies. You can just run over, like, the 20 or 30 zombies in your path, and you're pretty well off. But if there were so many zombies out there, it would suddenly be a lot less feasible to run over all the zombies. Because you've got zombies in every direction, and now you're in a car making a lot of sound. So you could approach it that way. Instead of making the car itself weaker, just change the circumstances you use the car. But this is all speculation for a game that's probably not going to come out for another 2 years. Yay, a single bottle of painkillers. Seems to be mostly clear still. Head up to this broadcast signal now. My inventory's kind of full, so I'm not sure how Okay, 1 second. My controller just fell off my desk. Well, charging, which has a cord attached to it, which just took half my desk with it. Alright, I did not mute myself. Cool. Go ahead and continue now.
I better keep an eye out for plague zombies.
I'm starting to think turning this way was a bad idea. I wasn't expecting it to be so closed in. No, I'm gonna wake up a heart if I stick around here any longer. Yeah, just get close enough to trigger the drop. Unfortunate, but at least far enough away from this heart that you probably won't wake up. Hi, Juggernaut. No, not a thingamajig. Heart. That's the word. The heart near here, though. Alright, assume this gives me an assault rifle. This will round out my arsenal.
A fine performance, to be sure. Many thanks.
That gives me a gun for everyone. Alright, let's get out of here. Maybe. I might as well attempt still on meds. Might have just closed myself in. Can I get out this way? Okay, good. That's a sign. I thought that was a bloater. I saw a circular red shape. I thought it was a bloater. Oh wait, the gun's in the car. Oh no! Alright, maybe I should just get home right now. Don't even bother with this.
I'm sorry. I have bad news. Oh, I like that idea. Of course I'll go with you.
I should have just said we're gonna kill him.
Are you willing to barter?
I just committed to
Sounds
walking
good.
in there and then dying. Hey, comfy chair. Here, have a note. I'm gonna take this chair.
That's a lot to carry.
It's not a lot, but the extra morale could help.
No room for that.
This is how we die.
One of them's latched on.
Sounds like your problem, not mine. Unless we just get wedged and now lose our car.
Our driver.
Is anyone out there? I could use a little help.
We have a creeper coming in.
That's fine. Might as well commit fully to the dumb. Alright, no brakes. Alright, well here's my escape vehicle.
Creepers, front and back both.
That's fine, I'm ignoring them. This is definitely about to go poorly, so...
Nearby.
I'm talking and running.
Nice to see you. Not. Uh-huh.
Alright, they're currently busy. Maybe I can just...
Too much to carry for long.
Dang, they stopped being busy.
You got nothing.
Time for you to go straight to hell.
Alright, what if I don't?
What the hell?
What if I just leave? Fine, there's no reason to stick around and kill him. Yeah, you can just take the free bag of meds. That does not sound quiet. Think you want to actually react when I shoot you in the head? It's fine. Didn't I set this thing to not shoot
I'm spent.
auto? I guess I'm just accidentally multi-clicking with a mouse because it does that sometimes.
I'm almost done.
Oh, come on. Does dodge not work against them or something? Oh well. By the way, we're gonna call it a night.
Behave while I was gone?
Because it is,
Start every day.
pretty much exactly 4. I did say that was stupid, I just did not anticipate the melee guys being what killed me. I figured I'd get shot in the head, not fail a dodge, and then get murdered immediately. But hey, let's mount speed. Except I have no car. I gotta walk all the way up there. And I should just turn back as soon as I realized what it was, because yeah, I've never done that, so that can't be the thing that gives me the Enclave reward that I was thinking of. It's a sheriff mission that pops up, but it's not that one. Because I have never done that. It's just not worth it. It is 100% a stupid thing to do. But anyways, we'll have to recover from that next time, which should be Tuesday, I believe. Yeah, because tomorrow's Monday. So thanks for watching. I'll be back at that on, Tuesday. Tomorrow, which will be Monday, I'm going to be playing through what should hopefully be the last of the current run-through of the Kingdom Hearts game I'm on. And then we'll move on to the next one. And that is all there. Oh, and also I have the morning stream. I forgot that I'll be playing Mina the Hollower. So feel free to check that out.
Case scenario, most of us are still alive tomorrow.
Most of us. Ha! Totally. I definitely won't get anyone killed. And don't worry, I'm not going to commit necromancy or anything. He's going to remain dead, even if it's silly that he did die. But I'm pretty sure I was probably out of stamina, and that's why the dodge failed. And if I wasn't out of stamina, then that's a little more silly. But I'm pretty sure I was out of stamina. And since I had everything on me, I could have solved that problem, but I was not ready to be meleeed that fast. But yeah, no, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Oh wow, an ad starts. Not now. Okay, I thought that said 5 seconds. It must have actually happened just a little bit ago. So for all I know, that all got interrupted, which is inconvenient. But either way,
Hello to all the citizens.
goodbye.